I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is Mark the Ministry Dude coming to you live, well, kind of live, from Tennessee. I have a little business that I started called Ministry Dude Marketing, where we're helping small businesses, like MLM, people that work from home, they got their home business and like that. We're helping them to be more successful. Let me tell you a little story here. Gary the Guru, let's call him Gary the Guru, okay? All right, he has this product. So he advertises on Facebook, to get people to sign up for his webinar. He's got to have a webinar, right? All right. So we signed up for it, right? It looks like something that we might, especially if you're a small business owner and you want to increase your business, you look for stuff like that. I know I did, until, just within the last year or so, but I still, go to look at webinars because I like to get the information to share it with, my customers. So you sign up for the webinar, okay? And this one webinar, I had to go, this is pretty, comical, really. I went to this one webinar, and usually the first 30 minutes or so, they show you pictures of all these places that they go on vacation and their family and how much money they're making and how much money you're going to make. This is kind of like the gist of it. The first 30 minutes, they talk about themselves and, instead of getting right to the point, they got us, because I've seen people in the comments, hey, when are you going to get to the stuff, Come on. And this one webinar I went to, it really struck me as funny because here's this guy advertising on Facebook, and he says, you don't want to run Facebook ads. But yeah, you're running Facebook ads, but you don't want us to run Facebook ads, which don't really make no sense to me. But, you get the idea of some of these places. But anyways, they'll start talking. Here's what really gets me. They'll start talking about, how broke they were. They lost their house. They've been trying to do this internet thing for all these years, and they lost their house, and they lost their car. They couldn't afford to pay their house and their car, and the wife left them. She took the kids and left. Because this guy was just so broke, and he had no money or anything. But he came across this seminar, and it was only $3,000 to go to the seminar, but he knew that he had to do it because it was the only way that he could, get on his feet again and not be broke anymore, And so by some miraculous thing, this guy finds $3,000 and he goes to this seminar and he learns a lot. And he says, well, now that I learned all this, I'm going to start helping people doing it. That should kind of throw up a little bit of a red flag right there to you. Because this guy is broke, or woman, whoever happens to be there, they're broke. They got no home, they got no car, no family or nothing. But yet they managed to scrape together $3,000 to go to the seminar. Which strikes me as kind of odd. I mean, where do they get this money from to go to a seminar for $3,000? All right. So then, here's the point. The point is they are trying to tell you that if you buy their $3,000 course, you're going to make all this money. You're going to advertise on Facebook or Google or whatever, and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. But you got to spend $3,000. You got to invest in yourself, they say. Which is, yeah, it's true. You got to invest in yourself. But, there's a smart way to do it, invest in yourself. And it's not by buying $3,000 or $5,000 courses or $2,000 or even $1,000 courses to learn marketing so that you can make, your business grow, That's not the big secret to, there's a lot of things about marketing that people don't understand. For one thing, people that are marketers, don't know everything. Even if they sell you some course that says, well, you know, we know that, they still don't know everything there is to know about marketing. And you know, a lot of these marketers, there's another thing they don't tell you is when they're trying to sell you their course, that they don't do their own marketing. You know, I have people help me do my marketing. I don't do everything myself, because if you try to do everything yourself, you're just going to spin your wheels and you're not going to get nowheres. All right, so let's say, all right, you want to learn about this marketing from this guy because it's just such a great big secret marketing plan that you just can't pass it up. So you buy it. You spend $3,000 buying it, okay? So then they hit you with all these videos and like that. I mean, it's got, you know, 100 hours of video. Let's say it's got 100 hours of video, okay? Plus, you know, reading and like that. So let's say it's 100 hours altogether, right? Did you know that the average person has to read something or watch something 3 to 5 times to get the full, you know, the full effect, and they still don't get 100% of it. Well, let's say they get 90% of it. Okay, so if you got 100 hours of training, it's going to take you 600 hours. Let's say 500 hours, all right, to get the full effect of that. So in the meantime, while you're training on how to market your business better, your business is suffering because you're not putting the time in to your business to build, you know, to like, you know, to mingle with people, to network, you know, maybe pop something on Facebook or, you know, run a couple of classified ads or whatever. You're not spending the time doing that. So you've just spent $3,000. And most of the time, I'm guilty of this too. You buy something and you look at it a little bit and then you go on to something else. But I don't spend $3,000 on stuff, you know, maybe $10 or 20 or like that. But I like to know what this stuff is. So if I can find something with good information, I'll pass it on to my customers. But here's the thing. Here's the deal, as they say. Let's say you hired me, yours truly here, to do your marketing for your business, okay? All right, let's say we've got packages that start at $100 a month, okay? You know, we'll get you a website, go on her, and we'll get you email marketing set up, and we'll get you, you know, like on Google and Bing. See, there's something that a lot of these marketers don't talk about is Bing search engine. Because everybody's concentrated on Google because Google has, you know, 90% of the share of the market. But what they're not telling you is that Bing has been around a long time and they're up and coming and their numbers are growing. But, you know, you can get good keywords on Bing for about a nickel a click. Where something like that on Google will cost you $1 or $2 or 10 or 20 or whatever it is. So right there's thousands of people that could be looking at your website every day. Instead of concentrating on just Google alone, you should be concentrating on other ways to market your business. Instead of spending thousands of dollars buying this course and that course and like that. What you need to do is you need to hire somebody for $100 a month or $200 a month or $500 or whatever, you know, whatever you can, because a small business person can't afford to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on marketing. Their budget just can't, you know, most of them they're just looking for a way to make some money. You know, $100, if you got to have at least $100 a month to market your business. I mean, you got to market it. There's just no way to get around it. All right. 200 is probably better. 250, maybe $300 a month. So you set aside $100 a week to market your business. That's great. That's what you really need. But you don't have to spend thousands of dollars. Now, some of these people are saying, well, you know, you can run Facebook ads for people and charge them between $500 to $5,000 a month. That's a lot of money. I mean, for $500 a month, I can get you one big old marketing package. I mean, you'll have more customers than you could shake a stick at You know what I mean? But I've seen stories. I mean, these horror stories about this guy. He started this company and he sold it and he had a few $100,000. So he hires this guy to do, Facebook marketing for him. He's paying him $5,000 a month. He said, finally, after about 3 or 4 months, he had to get rid of this guy because he spent $15,000 to this guy. Plus, he spent another $15,000 or $20,000 on Facebook ads, and he didn't get no sales, hardly, maybe 1 or 2. He said, you can't, and if you're a small business, if you got a couple $100 a month to spend for advertising, some people don't even have that. If you're just starting out and you're doing a side gig or something, you want to be able to get your message out there, but you don't want to have to spend every last nickel you got to do that. And a lot of these marketers and like that, they're trying to con you into spending all this money that you don't really need to spend. You should think of people first instead of the money. Zig Ziglar said that, if you help enough people get what they want, you can get everything you want in life. And that's true. Very true. I help people and, they're so grateful. My services, I don't charge them an absorbent amount of money every month just to help them market their business. I mean, that's just crazy. And I see some of these guys, I got this course. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but this guy charges $20,000 a day just to consult your business. And then if you want him to write any kind of a campaign or something for your marketing, that's $100,000. I mean, if you're a big corporation or something, you can afford that. But if you're a small business owner, with sales like say $100,000 or $200,000, you can't afford to pay some guy $20,000 or even $5,000 for that matter to market your business for you. I mean, that's, if you're bringing in $100,000 a year and your market, and your profit margin is 30%, that's $30,000. If you're taking $5,000 or $10,000 out of that, that's really cutting into your profits. You can't afford that. Or if you're doing like a multi-level marketing business, I like to help these people because I've been in multi-level marketing and it's hard. You help these people set up a campaign, and get them people coming to their website. There's a few tips and tricks that you need to know. You can't just go out there and say, "Hey, this is my product, buy it." You gotta have a little bit of, finesse with it. And a lot of these people, I had some guy, I was looking a few years ago to get a website built, and I seen this guy. He was online, and he was a website builder. So I, messaged him and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting a website built. Give me some ideas." And this guy, he just spammed the crap out of me every day. Hey, when am I going to start? When am I going to start? That's not a way to do business. You got to have customers come to. I don't spam people. I get the right. You want the right people, and I get the right people in my business. I help them, and that's what you need. You need the right people in your business to help grow your business, but you also help other people. You can't just spam people and just think, oh, this is the way you do it, because the people are immune to stuff like that. You got to stay in contact. You got to have an autoresponder, which we have a good one that we use. By the way, I'll leave a link on my website and you can go check it out. And also, a website. Some people are saying, well, websites aren't really important. Yes, they are. A website gives you credibility. You can have a landing page. Like, I've got a marketing platform that I use their landing pages because it has, a pop-up for, people try to exit. They'll say, well, wait a minute, where are you going, But I use them. But I have a main web page that I send people to, and then they can go to my, my lead capture page from there. And I also send people to lead capture pages too. But I have a main website that I send people to. It gives you credibility. There's information on there. A lead capture page is just, hey, blah, 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 and give me your email. When they go to a web page and they see a little bit about you, or maybe they do a little research about you like that. And then you say, well, click here for more information. They click there, and then they go to your lead capture page, and they put their information in. I find that works the best for me. Everybody's different. Everybody, if you ask 100 gurus the best way to do that, you'll get 200 different answers. You know what I mean? But, you really have to have somebody to help you market your business, because, you got an outside person looking in and seeing, what can be done like that, where, if you're doing your own marketing, you're not really as objective as somebody that's from the outside looking in. And that's, one of the secrets to marketing that they don't really tell you, because they want to sell you their product, is you really need other people to help you to market your business. For a small monthly fee, you can get someone that can really knock your stuff out of the park. You know what I mean? I mean, they can really just knock your socks off and really help you out. But you got to take that first step. And that's what we want to do here at Ministry Dude Marketing. We want to help you. We want you to build your business on godly principles, Marketing is like prayer. You need to do it religiously if you want to have any kind of results. You've got to have the attitude to where you want to help people. There's a lot of con artists out there just wanting your money. As soon as you buy something, it's happened to me several times. I bought something and it was just a piece of garbage, and you try to get your money back and they don't know you anymore. And, I bought something off. I'm not going to say any names, but I bought this thing off these people. It was a website for digital business cards is what it was. And I bought into this website, where I could have people come in and I could sell them the digital websites and everything. And from day one, they didn't set it up right for me. I didn't get what I paid for, and they give me the runaround. And I finally just said, give me my money back. So they finally, after about a month, I got my money back from them, but they just give me the runaround. That's no way to do business. If you're, and they said, well, we're understaffed like that. Well, if you're that understaffed, then hire more people. Don't be a cheapskate. Customer comes first. You got to take care of your customer. If you don't take care of your customer, you won't have any. And you're going to get a bad name. People are going to go on the internet and say, well, this guy, he's really a con artist. Don't buy nothing from him. And pretty soon you're going to be out of business. That's just my 2 cents. You need to help people first instead of worrying about yourself and all the money you're going to make. You go to these webinars and like that, and they tell you to buy their product because you're going to make all this money. But they don't tell you need to help people first. It's just all about the money, and it shouldn't be about that. It should be about helping people get what they want. Because you'll get everything you want then. Don't forget that. And ingrain that into your mind. Help other people. The money will come. You just need to attract it to you instead of trying to repel it, A lot of people, I've done that. I chased success when I was younger. I was always about the money. Well, I'll do this job and I'll do that one and I'll try this one, Amway and this one and that one. And I never made a nickel because, after a while, people see you coming down the street and they go to the other side because, oh, hey, here comes Mark. He's going to try to sell me something. What are you doing this month, Mark? You don't need that. You want people to come to you because they see that you're successful because you're helping other people be successful. That's what it's all about. Anyways, this is Mark for Ministry Dude Marketing. I want to sign off today by saying that we love you and we want you to have a successful business. So if you have any questions or anything, just contact me. My phone number's on my website, my email, and we also have marketing packages on our website. You can sign up for one of them. We'll be in contact with you. We'll set you up. We'll get you going. It's not expensive. It's priceless. You're not going to pay $500 to $5,000 a month. I mean, I do have a $1,000 package, but that's not how you start out. You start out small and you build your business. You don't start out, boom, $1,000 a month. Boom. You got to start out small and then you work your way up. That's how you do it. A couple $100 a month's all you need. for marketing your business. This is Mark, the Ministry Dude. Have a blessed day, everybody, and we'll see you on the other side.